Please remain standing for the national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Please be seated. Welcome and thank you for attending the commencement ceremony for the Springfield High School class of 2016. I would like to acknowledge that the class of 2016 will be accepted by our superintendent, Mrs. Jennifer Gill, and our diplomas will be awarded this evening by board members Judith Johnson, Lisa Funderburg, Blake Handley, and Donna Moore. Thank you. Before we begin, I would like to take the time to make a few announcements. We ask that you turn your cell phones at this time to silent. At this time, we ask that you take a seat and remain seated for the duration of the ceremony as to not block the view of the others. Please refrain from talking loudly or using noisemakers so that everyone can hear their speakers and enjoy the ceremony. And we ask that you please remain seated at the end of the ceremony to allow all the graduates to make their exit. We will now begin with the welcome from the president of the class, Mr. Heath Warren.
Hey everyone. Good evening, family, friends, administrators, teachers, and most importantly, the class of 2016. I would like to thank you all for joining us tonight for the commencement of the Springfield High School class of 2016. And thank you to my fellow classmates for electing me as your class president in the past 3 years and giving me this opportunity to give this speech. As most of you may know, I like to run. Running has given me a chance to escape the hardships of the school day and help me relax. Running has also presented me with lessons. Not just lessons on how to go faster or beat your rival, but lessons in life that every person can think about day in and day out. Lessons that, if learned by many, would improve our world so generations to come will live in a better society than we live in today. Over the years, I have won many races, but I have never seemed to win any from trying to save up all my energy and sprint all out at the end. In order for me to win a race, I would have to take the risk of running up front with the leaders. I was always scared to do this because the same question always came to mind. How will I be able to finish if I don't have enough energy to sprint all out at the end? Once I overcame this fear and took the risk of running up front with the leaders, I started to win race after race. I know the plan was simple. Run with the leaders, be a leader, and you will win races. This plan to be a leader is displayed in every single one of you. It was shown when we led our school to a Sullivan Sportsmanship Award in this very building 5 short months ago. If you want to change the world and the people around you, be a leader. Don't run from the back. Since I first started my running endeavor back in 7th grade, I had many coaches guide me through long runs, tough workouts, and the harshest of rainstorms at track meets. Many teachers helped me keep my grades in check, and finally, my family was always there to have my back no matter what. Without these people directing me in the right way, I would not have received the privilege to run college cross country and track, or even be giving this speech. As many of you enjoy having loved ones at your graduation parties, take the time to truly thank them. If you, take the time to truly thank them and realize that you have not made it this far without them. If you want to change the world, you cannot do it alone. You will need help. You don't need to look for this help. It is always and will always be there. Anyone can go out for a run and say they ran fast, or even have a good workout with the team. But the true champions are the ones who do what's necessary when no one is around to make them a better runner. The weightlifting after the most draining of practices, the hip exercises when you don't think you can lift your legs anymore, and the extra ab workout even though your body is sore. Champions don't skip the little things. Something as small as making your bed to start off the morning. By doing this, you have completed the first task of the day. This one task can lead to the next one, and then the one after that, with each becoming more significant. As the day comes to an end, you have a day full of accomplishments simply because you started with the little thing when you woke up. Please take the time to enjoy the little things in life, because one day you'll look back and realize that they were big things. We can change the world for the better if we simply start with the little things. For the most part, every runner you meet is caring and kind. Just go to any cross-country meet and watch how after the race, runners from different schools congratulate each other when just moments before they were battling out for the win. This is an honest reflection of a person's character. However, every now and then, there seems to be a runner to spike you with their cleats or spit on you in the backwoods when no one is looking. Just ask my friend Evan Northrup. He's the king of getting spiked in the meets. The great runners were the ones who would not let these people to cause you to have a poor race, or even retaliate by reciprocating the same action. They would simply speed up and ignore the situation like it never happened. People will always be out there who want to bring you down, at work, at college, or 15 years from now at your kid's soccer game. Don't let these people affect how you live your life. Simply ignore them. If you want to change the world for the better, do not trade evil for evil. Simply ignore it. When the new season started this past year, we had many freshmen come out for the team. Most of them were shy and did not know how the program was run. One freshman, whose name I will not say, but whose cousin is graduating with us tonight, would always come to practice ready to give his best effort. He adapted quickly from middle school to high school, and he adapted quickly from middle school to high school. He stood a towering 5 foot 4 inches and wore a size 7 shoe. Most of the upperclassmen would make good-natured fun of his size, but his ability to run fast. After months of training, this freshman got better and faster, and even earned a varsity letter at the end of the year. He proved many people wrong when little thought he would succeed. His determination and kindness made him loved by our coaches and soon by the entire team. If you're going to change the world, measure a person by the size of their heart, not by the size of their shoe. Life will not be easy, class of 2016. At times you will be challenged, and it is up to you on how you will solve the situation. The time we have spent together over the past 4 years has been memorable, but it is time for us to move on to bigger and better things. Not all of us came into high school knowing what we wanted to do with our lives, but come out knowing what we want to accomplish. I hope these 5 lessons can serve you well as we proceed through some of the hardest but most fun years of our lives. We are the class of 2016, the Sweet 16, and from the bottom of my heart, congratulations.
Good evening, parents, grandparents, friends, teachers, administrators, board members, Superintendent Gill, and lastly, the class of 2016. Now, before I begin my speech, I'd like to take a moment to wish Mr. Grosson the best of luck next year at Jane Addams. He's been our principal the past 4 years, and he cares about each and every one of us. like they're his own kid. He wanted nothing but the best for the school in the time that he was principal, and under his leadership, Springfield High was ranked 96th in the state of Illinois and 2,628 in the nation. Jane Addams is getting a wonderful leader next year, and I wish him the best in his future endeavors. I'd also like to take the chance and welcome Miss Liardi to Springfield High. We have a lot of history and traditions here, and these traditions and years of history define our school and make us who we are. We hope that when we come back to visit Springfield High, we find these traditions and history to be strong within the student body. We also challenge you to create your own history and traditions that you feel will make Springfield High an even better school. Now, class of 2016, we made it. Think back to August 20th, 2012, the first day we stepped foot into Springfield High. We were confused, lost, and scared freshmen that thought high school would take a really long time. We did not know what to expect throughout the course of the 4 years. We applied to colleges and scholarships. We worked endless shifts for the jobs that we had. We played sports that required countless hours of practices. We performed in numerous musicals, plays, and concerts, which required countless hours of rehearsals. We took tests and wrote papers that also required countless hours of preparation. And in that time, we overcame the ups and the downs, the long nights, the difficult days, the bad tests, the homework, and the struggles of friends, teachers, administrators, and parents. We formed friendships and found success even in those difficult times. And looking back on those days, it sure went by quicker than we expected. Those long days and dreaded nights may have seemed impossible to overcome and push through in the moment, but after 692 school days, we made it. We persevered and got over the hump, and now we are sitting here at June 4th, 2016 at graduation. Now, of course, we could not have made it to this moment alone, so if you have not thanked your family, your friends, and your teachers prior to this moment, you certainly should after the ceremony. They taught us how to be better people, they helped us through the struggles, and they made sure we got to this day, and many of them are here now to watch us close this chapter of life and transition on to the next one. With that being said, there are many words that the classes that follow us, the teachers, the administrators, and we will remember us as. Some of these words include dedicated, knowledgeable, crazy, fun, different, memorable, united, and passionate. Now, the one word that I think would describe our class best is remarkable. Over the past 4 years, we have accomplished some pretty remarkable things. Let me start by recognizing that we won the homecoming hallway decoration as freshmen. That doesn't happen very often. We have raised hundreds of dollars that have gone toward the city tournament food drive. We have helped save lives with blood donations. We have volunteered for countless organizations, and we have made a difference in hundreds, if not thousands, of people's lives. We, as the class of 2016, blew out the past scholarship record and received $14,298,164. Our class has students furthering their education in 23 out of the 50 states next year, and we also have 17 students who will be serving our country in the military. Within our class, we have the Student of the Year and also the Golden Apple Award winner. And this year alone, we have won 8 Central State 8 titles, 6 city titles. We have had 8 sports advance out of their regional, and we had 4 out of the sectional, but today baseball won, so we have 5 teams that advanced out of the sectional. And we have had numerous athletes and teams compete and represent Springfield High at state. This remarkable success began with our senior leadership that we possessed within the sports. We crushed the other city schools at Boys City Tournament and brought the Spirit Award back home where it belongs. And we also rocked the student section at Girls City Tournament and won the Spirit Award for the 2nd year in a row. The senior fan support that we have at each and every game is remarkable. Our speech and acting team was very successful this year, along with show choir and scholastic bowl. And this year, senior art students received 8 Gold Key Awards, 2 Silver Key, and 8 honorable mentions for the Scholastic Art Awards. Seniors within the art department also submitted their work and were recognized in numerous other contests. As everyone in this audience can see, we are remarkable. Our class is very diverse, and the success that we have had within different areas of interest and among different groups of people is remarkable. I have no doubt that we are going to do great things in our future. We each hold a part of tradition and history of Springfield High that we will never part with. I want to wish each and every one of you the best of luck in college, in the military, in trade school, and even in the workforce. We are going to continue to leave remarkable legacies in our future endeavors. We are individuals, we are united, we are remarkable, we are 1-6.
Good evening, esteemed family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. First off, shout out to Mr. Williams for approving this speech.
If someone were to ask us to describe the class of 2016 in one word, that would be warriors. After all, we have survived some of the hardest times this world has seen. We all know you guys remember the paper crisis of 2013 when we literally ran out of paper. You would think the teachers would assign less homework, but oh no. I remember taking a biology test on a grade cam sheet the size of a 4x8 note card. Survivors must adapt. We learned that the history department does in fact check each other's essays. We learned that Quizlet and Google Docs are life-changing. Using the tools that our ambitious millennial generation has gifted with us, we have survived our own dangerous procrastination habits. As a matter of fact, me and AJ just came back from an awkward lunch at Panera just hours ago finishing the speech for you guys. Warriors show toughness. We have shown our toughness and fight as a Spirit Award will forever be hanging in the halls of Springfield High. We once again proved our inner warrior as we are sitting here today, proud survivors of not only the Solon Fever, but the night after the Spirit Award.
And to all my ladies, this year was tough. We lost a few soldiers to room 169 as they scouted ahead so we can all confidently walk down the hall safe from a certain lurking hall monitor who would tell us that our tawny brown shoulders were a little bit too much of a distraction for our growing young boys to handle. And not even when a certain someone tried to burn down the school by lighting up a trash can could stop the class of 2016 from getting their education. When we came in as freshmen, we had to experience a lot of firsts. For example, my first time realizing that Noah Kren was indeed not a teacher, and my first time realizing that AP Chemistry with Mr. Goff should have been called a chem mystery, as no one knew what was going on half the time. And yet here we are, survivors of almost 700 school days, 16,800 hours, and 1,008,000 minutes. Who's been counting? The 43rd president of the free world, George W. Bush, once said, "Rarely is the question asked, is our children learning?" Well, I'm here to tell you that your children is learning at Springfield High School. We've been learning inside and outside the classroom.
We have learned to be believers in ourselves and each other. We know there will be some professors, commanders, executives that will tell us that we are not smart enough. We will approach all things with confidence and belief. We will walk with disgusting amounts of confidence with both headphones in our ears because we can. We are adults now, proud citizens finally allowed to use our cell phones as we please. We will be there to tell them with confidence that we will reach our full potential. That we will not stop until we reach our dreams. That our dreams will become reality, such as sitting down to find the lovely surprise of a fresh roll of toilet paper at school. The last semester was ravishing. Shout out to whoever made that happen.
We are here to tell you today that our finals do not have the final say, and you are so much more than your GPA. And although you will encounter much failure and strife, tell them that you will never quit until you have reached the 5 degrees of life.
The 5 degrees of life are the steps we take to grow as people. We gain knowledge and keep it with us as we keep growing in life. The 5 degrees of life build off each other. We take our knowledge and experiences and mold it into something great. Follow the degrees and let it show you success and lead to happiness. Step 1, associate. Associate yourself with people around you who motivate you. Surround yourself with people who will not be satisfied watching you achieve anything but what your full potential has in store. We owe it to ourselves to be influenced by people who will make us better. Associate with simply the real, forget the fakes. Show love to the fakes, but know deep down you've got big things coming. And while I hop off my Drake flow, the reality is not everybody out there wants to see you succeed, but look them in the eye and smile. Smile because you know who you are and you know who you want to become. Associate with people who want to see you succeed just as much as you do. Hold on to the real ones that you got. 2, always stay a bachelor. No, Brandon, not literally. Tell them that you are unmarried to settlement because you will never settle for less. Tell them you will never stop growing because, Mr. Kais, I feel you. Tell them you will always be hungry for more. We will not just reach towards our dreams, but we will run towards it like a gosh darn boomer sooner would.
3, we are masters of our own trade. Society's opinions will never reflect our realities. Tell them that no one with a pressed collar is going to make you jump stupid just for a petty dollar. That was bars, right? I came up with that in a dream from government class. Yeah. And shout out to all my Springfield rappers on the come up. Cousin. And although we all have to start from the bottom, we'll always remember that greatness is not this wonderful, godlike feature that only the elite can achieve. Greatness is in you and me, but only if you believe. Tell them that our youth is not a void, and we are not invisible. Let them know they have never been invincible. 4, my eyes burn and my heart bleeds every time I see a classmate sell themselves short for a retweet. Might I just say that some of you guys' Instagrams and Snapchats do the absolute most. And my family would say, when we were your age, we didn't have Facebook. We had to face our books. Additionally, there is no reason why a Snapchat story should be longer than an episode of Friends. Can I get a 1-6? Yeah, let me stop. We all need to become doctors of our own lives. Heal the generation that would rather follow empty Twitter accounts than follow their own destiny in the grand design.
Finally, the PhD is the creative and philosophical side in all of us. Yes, I'm talking about my indirect Snapchatters, the self-declared Instagram hipsters, the let's take an aesthetic picture of our food connoisseurs. We work up the courage to make an indirect post, but we quickly delete it after the person you really want to views it. We Snapchat when we longboard because if you didn't, did you really do it? We take pictures of trees and explore drainage ditches and display them as courageous acts of adventure. We are millennials. This is what we do. We may often poke fun at each other for doing things differently, for doing things weird. But without creativity and vision, everything would just be the same. The final degree of life is what gives the world its color and uniqueness. Keep being creative. Keep being weird. Stay youthful and keep your heart open. Share experiences and spread love to the people that you care about. Stay true to your values, but be open to new things. The final degree of life never stops. The vision and creativity that each and every one of you is uniquely equipped with is the most powerful of all. So all of you philosophers out there, keep us tuned with those black story screenshots, or Snapchats, and obscure Instagram captions that absolutely nobody understands. Why? Because it's you. You are unique and beautiful.
Whether you are a graduate walking across the stage today or someone in the audience wanting to start a new chapter in your life, we just want you to know that it's okay to fall down and make mistakes. Those mistakes are healthy for your path to success. Remember, this is your story, your life, and your legacy.
AJ is right. We have grown over these last 4 years. Well, most of us have. And we have been exposed to social consciousness. We can move past these and forget about the negative things holding us back. We can keep our head held high and remember that somebody does value you, somebody does love you, and somebody does believe in you, and we will reach our full potential. Class of 2016, in this we believe. Shout out to the baseball guys, though. Give them one more round of applause. That was awesome today.
Springfield high, and memories of friends so dear, 'cause reflections of our youthful days that brought both smiles and tears, and as time keeps passing by, loyal senators will always be. Our pride will follow through our lives. We'll be faithful to you. We'll be grateful and true. We love you, old Springfield High.
Welcome, family, friends, and above all, graduates. First off, we want to say congratulations to all of our graduates today, and that we promise to keep this short, as I'm sure you're all waiting for your diplomas by now. It's almost like your final test of patience from high school. So I keep hearing that we're adults now, though I must say, I don't really feel like one, considering just a few days ago, we still had to ask to go to the bathroom. Welcome to a world of freedom and possibilities. Think of all the crazy things you can do now, such as wear a hat, walk down hallways with headphones, and wear your yoga pants without your dress, skirt, or skort. We are all starting in a new chapter in our lives, but I hope this is one that you will look back on fondly, or at least that you can use as a place of reference.
So I hope you all enjoyed the last 4 years, or at least tried to make the best of it, because I know I really enjoyed it and made lots of great memories through this time. I don't know what the future holds for any of us really, but I hope you all lead happy and successful lives, because almost all of you deserve it. I'm kidding. But if you're like me, if you know what you're going to do with your life, and great, go forth and do it and be happy. But if you're like me and you have no idea what you want in life and where you're going, then just don't worry about it, because everything is going to work out fine. Because I know I've spent a lot of time, worrying about what I'm going to do, and at some point I realized that excessively worrying about it will never accomplish anything. So we may not all know each other, but we've all been in each other's company for past 4 years, or some of us 7, or some of us even 13 years. And because we've all been together, it's like it wouldn't have been the same without all of you. So I hope you all leave happy, successful lives and listen to lots of good music. And no matter where you go or what you do, always remember, be excellent to each other. She's not finished.
I hope this won't be the last time that I see all of you, and that one day we can reunite at our high school reunions and be the old people who remember Springfield High before we had our mascot stolen. However, before we meet again, make new memories and have new experiences, so we have stories to share later. I've had the privilege of seeing our class accomplish much over the past 4 years, and I'm excited to see what each and every one of you will do in the future. In each one of us, we have the capacity for greatness. Thank you, class of 2016. We wish you all the best on starting your new adventure.
It is with great honor and pride that I present the class of 2016. "93% of this class is continuing on with their education by attending colleges, universities, or technical schools. They were offered a record $14,298,164 in scholarship money. This class has 17 members going into the military. At this time, I'd like for those members to stand up so they can be recognized. Thank you. Tonight you're going across the stage and receive your diplomas. What you do with your life after you get your diploma is up to you. As I was thinking about some words of advice to give you, I stumbled actually across the code of Doc Savage. Doc Savage is actually the first known superhero dating back to the 1930s, and his code is still relevant today. It has 5 points. Number 1. Let me strive every moment of my life to make myself better and better to the best of my ability, that all may profit by it. Number 2, let me think of the right and lend all my assistance to those who need it, with no regard for anything but justice. Number 3, let me take what comes with a smile without loss of courage. 4, let me be considerate of my country, of my fellow citizens, and my associates in everything I say and do. And 5, let me do right to all and wrong to no man. I am truly thankful and privileged to have been your principal for such a great school and even greater class. Good luck to you, and I look forward to hearing about all the successes of the class of 2016. At this time, Mrs. Gill, it's my great pleasure to present to you the Springfield High School class of 2016. And I hereby certify that these students have met the graduation requirements of Springfield School District 186 and the state of Illinois.
Good evening. If it's okay with everybody, I think I'll keep my shoes on, maybe. I extend a welcome to the parents, relatives, friends, and family who are with us this evening of these fine graduates. I stand amongst you, a parent as well this evening, and it has gone so fast. And yet the pride that we feel today will allow us to focus on the future. This event is a culmination of all the other significant recognition events throughout your schooling, whether it was a well-deserved grade in the classroom, an academic award, an important performance, a big athletic win, go baseball, or maybe a spirit ward perhaps. All roads have led you to this special day. Graduates, you have acquired the knowledge, the skills to advance and graduate prepared for your future. I want to take an opportunity to thank the teachers, staff, and administration that have had a significant impact on your learning. Your accomplishments give me meaning in my job each and every day, and that of all of the adults in District 186. Class of 2016, many of you I've known my whole entire career, and I'm very proud of you. I found a few words from an author, John Gordon, the author of a best-selling Wall Street Journal book called The Energy Bus. Everyone is going to face challenges. No one goes through life untested. Gordon suggests that the answer to all of these tests is to continue to have positive energy. He uses the analogy of a bus, something that is always moving forward to get to your destination. First, he suggests that no matter where your bus is headed, whether it's Champaign, Illinois, Nashville, Tennessee, the Florida coast, the U.S. military, you are the driver of your bus. You must take responsibility of your own life. Of course, you may seek direction and advice along the way, but you can take your bus anywhere you want it to go. Second, keep your bus moving in the right direction. Gordon further suggests that you need to have energy of thought. You need to know what you desire, identify the vision of where you are going, and focus your energy on making that vision happen. It is positive energy that's going to take you where you want to go. So stop thinking about what you don't want to do and focus on how to have forward movement throughout your life to obtain your dreams. Here's a suggestion I leave you with as you drive your bus on to your next destination. Oftentimes, people go to bed at night and think of all the things that went wrong that day, what they could have done different, when instead, they should apply what nobody here will be surprised as a golf analogy, the one great golf shot theory. As we know, and I've watched a lot of rounds, as you know, when you play golf, not every shot is pretty. Sometimes they go to the right, sometimes they go to the left, sometimes they don't go very far at all. There's challenges and frustrations to just about every game you can play in life. But what you need to think about is that one great golf shot, and every round has one, the one that goes right down the fairway. So think about when you go to bed in the evening, one great thing that happened in your day. What was that one great golf shot that's going to make you keep playing towards your dreams? Each day from here forward, accept that challenge to think of a success or something positive that happened so that you can keep your sights focused on achieving your dreams. As I look at the graduating class of 2016 from Springfield High School, I know there is a personal story behind each of your achievements, sacrifices, milestones, and challenges that have led you down the path to this event. You have traveled far, and it is my hope that you keep moving forward. So, Mr. Grossen, as superintendent of the Springfield Public Schools, I too certify that these students presented to you this evening here have fulfilled the graduation requirements of the Springfield School District 186 and the state of Illinois. I hereby accept this class of 2016 and recommend that they now be awarded their diplomas. Congratulations.
Heath Warren. Brooklyn Joe Crum. Nicholas Glenn Niss. Gabrielle Elise Vincent. Ejehi Ulushola Eraweli. Bailey Morris Gill.
Danielle Nicole Michelle Junius.
Rama Munib Ahmad.
Iman Muriel Camel.
Jeremy Chandler Albert.
Blaine Matthew Keene.
Maximilian Joseph Ulrich.
Luke James Ketchum.
Haley Ann Allen.
Dalton Kinnison.
Alana Anderson.
Tashawn Marcel Kirk.
Jacob Robert Armbrecht.
Ethan Tucker Cly.
Deontez Tyjon Avon.
Taylor Mackenzie Knapp.
Angelique Baiju Bargizi.
Austin Lee Cornack.
Dominique Javis Bailey.
Noah Thomas Kren.
Sterling Blake Lee Baldwin.
James Daniel Cropid.
Marissa Ellen Berea.
Emily Marie Kuntz.
Brianna Paige Bartell.
Joanna Charis Lang.
Ashton Elizabeth Basket.
Jacob Matthew Langelier.
Keegan Elizabeth Basket.
Moshe Latif.
Brent Joseph Beneke.
Michael Todd Lavin.
Spencer Jerome Beneke.
Tasman Montana Lawson.
Jacob Allen Bennett.
Laura Vanessa Liesybell.
Logan Trey Basalki.
Daria Alex Lovkovich.
Anastasia Grace Bill.
Michael Alexander Lovkovich.
Austin Gabriel Bill.
Christian Lee Lockbaum.
Bria Caroline Blue.
Beck Alden Loken.
Nicole Marie Bond.
Joshua Christian Lowe.
Lucinda Grace Boucher.
Dwight Earl Lowry IV.
Samantha Lynn Bradley.
Kate Ann Lyons.
Courtney Marie Bradshaw.
Samantha Elizabeth Mackey.
Augustia Saynad Brahmamdam.
Raekwon Terrell Mackey.
Elizabeth Ann Brent.
Brandon Michael Malloy.
Kyle Timothy Britton.
Ryan Richard Margold.
Tylen T. Brooks.
Joshua Timothy Mathiot.
Ashley Renee Brown.
Hugh Corrigan McBaron.
Emily Olivia Brown.
Megan Claire McCarthy.
Olivia Marie Browning.
Alteria N. McLean.
China Kyrie Bryant.
Carrie Catherine McDonald.
Rachel Marie Berg.
Michaela Darzier McKinney.
Chance Xander Burnett.
Jerdasia Taishe McKinney.
Christian Alexander Button.
Leslie Kathleen McLafferty.
Deja M. Kane.
Emma Laura Lee McParland.
Brooke Irene Campbell.
Allison Jenny Mendoza Moran.
Elizabeth Catherine Canham.
Jacob Allen Milburn.
Jacqueline Elaine Carey.
Emily Miller.
Cameron Xavier Carrillo.
Christian Andrew Moore.
Pedro Daniel Cervantes.
Jack Henry Moore.
Dennis Zachariah Shavors III.
Joshua Caleb Moore.
Jaiwen Chen.
Selena Moset Moore.
Simon Chen.
Catherine Amelia Moransky.
Chase Patrick Chester.
Kevin Michael Morthland.
Anna Marie Clark.
Abigail Lynn Muscardelli.
Danny Lee Clemens.
Natalie Ann Motor.
Savannah Rose Cody.
India Brooke Nyer.
Eric James Coe.
Amber Lynn Nance.
Sean Douglas Coffey.
Dhruvi Rajiv Nariwala.
Jaquez Mardell Coleman.
Peyton Robert Neely.
Kathleen Louise Collins.
Isaac Joshua Nelson.
Amber Lynn Connor.
Jermisha Jaquinette Nelson.
Adriana M. Crop.
Gael Nogus.
Sarah Grace Cross.
Hannah Nicole Norris.
Asha Tanera Curtis.
Serena A. Norris.
Tasha Aquaria Curtis.
Evan McNamee Northrup.
Mallory Ann Dawson.
Kaylin Danielle Ollison.
Alea Monique Davis.
Jordan Bailey Pasha.
Aaliyah Danielle Davis.
Caroline Patricia Pacheco.
Levantre Malik Davis.
John Basil Padinolum.
Brittany Lynn Day.
Jason Alexander Fisk Pappas.
Keon Michael Day.
Jack Robert Parsons.
Samantha Joe Dejanovich.
Vishak Kunjvihari Patel.
Mary Eileen Delano.
Jasmine Renee Patton.
Haley Mackenzie Dickerson.
Kanijah Rashawn Perkins.
Matthew Ray Duffy.
Randy Demetrius Michelle Perkins.
Damian Kane Lee Elfgen.
Curtis Charles Perry.
Riley Alessandra Elliott.
Joshua R. Piper.
Hannah Lee Engel.
Stephen Brian Ramirez.
Tyler Braden Entringer.
Drake Victor Rentz.
Vincent Anthony Ernst.
Benjamin Paul Reinhardt.
Jennifer Lynn Estabrook.
Megan Nicole Rainier.
Luke Thomas Fabro.
Elaine Michelle Riney.
Kaylee Shay Fafoglia.
Enrique Resende.
Hannah Renee Fields.
Anastasia Richards.
Destiny Kobe Fisher.
Emma Claire Robinson.
Anna Marie Flynn.
Lanice Ariane Robinson.
Elijah Robert Florence.
Carolyn Francis Rolfe.
Cortez L. Fowler Jr.
Nicholas Scott Sables.
Jessica Lindsay Freeman.
Matthew Gale Sandberg.
Molly Ann Elizabeth Freeman.
Abby Marie Santos.
Ariana Keyshawn Freeman.
Noah William Slosher.
Jacob S. Freer.
Nathan August Schmidt.
Yash Ayakash Gajera.
Jacob Jeffrey Schmo.
Tahara Bashay Hawkins Galbraith.
Patrick Matthias Shobin.
Ashley Nicole Garcia.
Kyle Jordan Schooley.
Delaney Renee Gebhardt.
Samantha Kathleen Schragi.
Andrew P. Gentry.
Alize Nicole Wilson Scott.
Jessica Gotzi.
Grant William Scott.
Alyssa Ashley Goff.
Jacob and Jane Daniel Scott.
Jesse Benjamin Gonko.
Cassidy Megan Seitz.
Himaja Garantla.
Mark Allen Sharp.
Catherine Lee Gorashevsky.
Jackson Raymond Shearer.
Nathan Jeffrey Graham.
John Loudon Sherrick.
Giandria Michelle Green.
Jasmine Rochelle Sherrod.
And Elizabeth Gregorich.
Kiera Jasmine Shockley.
Caleb Matthew Griffith.
Noah Wesley Siltman.
Brianna Nicole Good Price.
Malik Avery Simmons.
Sophia Marie Gulo.
Eddie Smith.
Jacqueline Rose Gunther.
Kiera Joy Smith.
Brooke Elizabeth Hadley.
Marissa Ann Nicole Samario.
Simone Antonia Hall.
Kyle Joseph Spalding.
Tyree Jawan Hamilton.
Patrick Stephen James Spann.
Lauren Elizabeth Harney.
Marco Stapleton.
Dahlia Abdelaziz Hassan.
Elizabeth Rose Stain.
Rebecca Grace Hassebrock.
Chris Stemmons.
Detarius L. Haynes.
Aaron Shea Stiver.
Logan Matthew Hilton.
Riley Jane Stiver.
Brianna Ray Henderson.
Julia Stockman.
Muna Linda Weller Henderson.
Michael Gerald Stone.
Nicholas Earl Henderson.
Joshua Tyler Tab.
Cynthia Listany Hernandez Mendoza.
Terrion Latre Taborn.
Terrence McJames Harrington.
Manzel Demetrius Talbot Jr.
Kara Elizabeth Hensman.
Briley Isabel Tanner.
Michelle Tui Trang Hong.
James Teichman.
Francis Connor Hallahan.
Casey Nicole Phelan.
Annabelle Lane Hope.
Diedrich Melvin Thomas.
Dondre Cornelius Hughes.
Matthew Earl Throop.
Danielle Nicole Hurley.
Brianna Levon Tipsword.
Austin Chukwumaka Ike Jaku.
Francesca Sophia Grace Trujillo.
Loretta Grace Ingebrigtsen.
Srushti Upaluri.
Ian Jacob Irving.
Emily Ann Vale.
Eric Matthew Irving.
Jacob Matthew Vondeber.
Samuel Clyde Irwin.
Alexander Jacob Boyer.
Jenna Marie Jackson.
Chloe Christine Vos.
Shakaya Banshay Jackson.
Cressa Elizabeth Wagner.
Darian Nathaniel James.
Matthew John Waldinger.
Victoria Rose James.
Kira Nicole Webster.
Free Christian Johnson.
Maria Elizabeth Wells.
Marquise Devontae Johnson.
Samuel Thomas Wheelhouse.
Janea Rochelle Jones.
Carrie Ann Wilhelm.
Robert Tyler Jones.
Ariane Arnell Williams.
Savannah Ray Jones.
Justice Williams. Vontrell Dupree Williams. Anthony Floyd Williams Jr. Cleveland Arthur Wilson. Jacob Herbert Woodard. Cassandra Helene Woodworth. Malik Dion Wright. And last but certainly not least, Douglas Morgan Zizniewski.
We're the best class ever. And I'm pumped. I'm pumped. I'm gonna get so hyped.
Man, we got so much spirit going on right here. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, it'd probably be like a 16. 2016. This is our year. You say so fever?
freshman year, the seniors came off to be like very intimidating, and I think that as a senior class, we were very welcoming and friendly to the underclassmen, and I think that they like us as much as we like them.
My favorite memory would be sophomore year homecoming game. We were playing against Jacksonville, and we thought we were going to lose, but we didn't, and we were so close, and we won last minute, and everybody was so hyped, and we stormed the field, and we were crying, and it was super exciting.
If I could go back and change something, I think that I would meet my friends I have now.
The most memorable moment for me was last year during pep assembly when we were introduced to our new mascot Solon, and the gym just went crazy. It was kind of just like a unifying thing for the school, and it was just neat to be able to experience that.
I'd say prom. Prom last year was awesome just because I went with my favorite group of friends. We finally went with dates for the first time to any dance ever, so it was like there were girls there, so it was great.
Would you guys stand up, please?
One six, 1 6, 1 6, 1 6.